and we are just getting ready to leave Grasmere here. And yeah, we had a bit of a disaster yesterday. I forgot my insoles for my hiking boots. I have no idea how I didn't realise that I didn't have my insoles in my hiking boots, but I hiked all day yesterday, and then we got here and took my boots off and realised I didn't have the insoles. Yeah, so that's a bit of a pain, which means that in order to get to buy replacement insoles at the local outdoors shop here in Grasmere, we're having to wait until 9:30 to leave, which is problematic because it's an awful long way over Helvellyn, which is a very high peak, and also we've got an extra 3 kilometres to hike at the end because we couldn't find a suitable campsite next to a bed and breakfast, so we could camp near my parents. So we're having to camp all the way down the road instead of camping in Patterdale, which is where we would like to camp. So it's an awful long way, and yeah, I hope we're back before dark. We shall see. But yeah, so we're going over Helvellyn, which is 700 to 800 meters, something like that, high up. And it is not looking like great weather. It's been very, very windy overnight, raining most of the night. So we could well be looking at, yeah, pretty blowy and windy and things on top. But we'll see. I mean, if it really turns horrible, then we can always just come back, pack down. My parents have got the car, so they can shuttle us, but we don't want to do that. We will probably try and soldier on as much as possible, but yeah, I mean, we had to backtrack once here last time we were here in December because it was just too windy on top of the Old Man of Coniston. But hopefully we'll get through this time. We'll see. Wow. Well, Helvellyn was, well, I said it was 700 or 800 meters. It's actually 950 meters. So it was an awful long way up. Immaculately prepared hiking trails all the way, a few little slippery bits, but there we go. And then just got worse and worse weather as we got to the top. As we got towards the top, it went from spitting with rain to raining pretty hard, and then sleet, and then snow on top, and then hail when we got to the top. And yeah, we were absolutely soaked through with all the rain. It was absolutely miserable. And yeah, and then the way down was pretty treacherous, actually. We came down something called Swirl Edge, which is the more exposed. Oh, here we go. Here's Siyuan. It's the more exposed option for getting down, but it's a much shorter route. So we took that, and it was very slippery, very treacherous, like certain death falls and things. It was like being back in Pakistan or Nepal again. But we managed to get down, and yeah, just an awful long way. Yeah, so we got to Patterdale, and we had a 3-kilometre walk along road to go, and it looked like we were going to be late for our dinner. So my parents came and picked us up from Patterdale, gave us a lift to this campsite where we're supposed to be camping, but our tent was absolutely sodden, and the campsite here had a last-minute cancellation on one of their glamping pods. So we're in a glamping pod tonight. We've upgraded from the tent. The tent got so wet last night, it still didn't have a chance to dry it out. So we're in a glamping pod tonight, and my parents are in the inn up there, which is lovely, and we're just going to have a nice meal. So it's all very civilized now. We were absolutely soaked. I don't think I've been this wet since actually the GHT. Some of the monsoon days in the GHT, we were properly dunked in the rain. But yeah, we're all dry and lovely, and we've got a whole bunch of spare clothes and things in the car, so we've managed to change into dry clothes, which is lovely. But yeah, so we did cheat a bit by getting a lift from Patterdale. So what we're going to do tomorrow is get a lift back to Patterdale in the morning and hike from Patterdale. So we haven't actually missed a bit of the circuit. So that's the plan anyway.